what's the difference, the mindset of a cornerback coming in? You're not the rookie anymore. You're not the guy kind of second you're figuring it out. What's do you feel like this kind of becomes your veteran year?
Um, yes, I felt kind of towards the last year. I kind of seen where I wanted to be at and how I wanted to play. Dante kind of helped bring that out of me and helped me use my mind. Cause that's when I feel like that's one of the keys my whole life of my success, no matter what sport it's been. I was always more technical. I wasn't always the most athletic, but I was more technical and smarter than others. So that was how I got my success. And Dante was able to show me how to actually use my mind in the way I should when it comes on breaking down opponents' film and stuff like that to be able to make plays and play faster than what I did before.
And mostly in preparation then, or when you get on the field, it's there. Or you kind of changing kind of your outlook, what you're looking for, and keys on the field too.
Well, I do preparation, and then I always try to like write stuff down and things that I didn't truly remember at first. I try to write it down then, and then if I remember it, then I just keep reminding myself weekly. So it's just a week preparation, getting in extra film. For say on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays was last year because that's when I got out of class. So I'll just come watch extra film and stuff like that to be able to prepare me. And just the leader part for say is just trying to lead the young bucks and give them something that I have, but even better.
You don't have a whole lot of experienced guys behind you. It is a lot of young bucks. What are you seeing kind of out of that group, both the freshmen, the redshirt freshmen?
They're talented. Michael's came in making a lot of plays. DJ's coming in balling. Charles is stepping up. Daywood is making a great transition. So it's just like everybody in the room is doing what they have to do. Diamador is doing a normal Diamador thing, bump and run Lenore. So it's just everybody's able to do their job and more. And I feel with them coming in, it's going to allow them to get quality game reps, but also give us, for say, a chance to be able to look at the opponent from the sideline too, because that helps too.
Can you be stronger mentally, that you were talking about this year now, because you know what's going to happen on the field? I mean, you're not wondering what it's going to be like to be out there in a college game. Does that help you develop mentally too, knowing that physically you match up?
Yes, knowing that I'm bigger than I ever was, stronger, faster, that helps. But I still get nervous before games. I mean, I have the freshman jitters every time. My thing to get over my stuff is I always find my mom or my dad. So they're at every single one of my games. So the support system is kind of what helps me get over mine.
You're the starter, but there's a lot of depth this year at cornerback. Talk a little about the depth that's pushing you this year.
Michael Forse is playing to the field with me, and he's doing amazing. He's able to adjust fast. He's quiet. They call him Kawhi, is his nickname, because he's a silent killer. He'll give you, Forse, Kawhi will give you 30 and you wouldn't even know it. And so is Michael. He'll strap down your best receiver and you wouldn't even realize it until you look at the end of the game when your best receiver has no catches. So that's the type of guy Michael is. And then DJ is pushing Diamador into the boundary. He's just he's smaller, but he's quick, and he plays way bigger than what he is. So like, don't look at the height and weight for him. Look at how he plays on the film.
Who's the toughest receiver to cover in fall camp so far?
I'll have to say Johnny, just because he has a really good twitch, and you ask any DB, a receiver with a twitch is the hardest receiver to guard. And then for say in the red zone is Juwan, just because it's a big body, able to throw the ball higher than usually places you can put, and as long as he gets a foot down, that's the catch.
One thing for Michael, who came in the spring to be that far advanced for a freshman, for DJ in particular, I mean, practice 6, practice 7 out there with the first team, man, you're talking really highly of him, and coach is talking highly of him. How impressive is it that true freshman that early?
Very good. He came in first day, was at the threes and stuff like that, worked his way up. Diamador went down, Daywood went down. He came in, stepped right up, and just started doing exactly what he had to do, making plays. The number was called, wasn't scared, didn't back down from nothing, and that's what I like. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen during season. It doesn't matter who can get hurt, what can happen. As long as we know that somebody else can step up and do the job, that's all that matters.
Because the communication's so important with you and your respective safeties. What have you seen from Brady working with you guys? I know he's splitting first team reps in the spring too, but what's that been like?
He's more towards the boundary, but when I do come in contact with him, for say when the offense goes hurry up and stuff like that, he communicates very well. It seems like he has a better grasp of his defense than he did the pass defense, so it's just like he's able to now make the plays, and he's in a position to where it fits him best. So I think the sky's the limit for him as long as he does what he has to do.
Mario and Troy both said that it's very evident there's more depth on this team because of the 12 scholarships that are here now. But do you feel like you can notice there's more depth with this team on both sides of the ball?
Yes, yes, it is more depth. I'm able to see that, and I think that's came one because of the seniors and the juniors that decided to come back for this year. for say a Troy, a Justin Herbert, and Calvin, like they are, and Shane, like, and I can keep going on. And with them coming back with these past 3 great recruiting classes comes in that just adds depth. So it's now you got people that's been here for 2 years that's ready to play and that's stepping up, and then you have people that's just getting here coming in ready, firing up. Like all these freshmen, the freshman defenses, you can mark my words on this, but they will probably end up being the best defense if this class stays together that Oregon has probably ever seen.
Why do you say that?
You have Mace, you have KT, the linebackers inside, you have DJ Michael outside, you have Jamal, you have all these young dudes that are not just athletically gifted but smart and wanting to learn and get better every day, and they have the competitive edge, and when you have that competitive edge, it takes you so far, and that's what they're doing.
Who would you say, freshman or upperclassman or whoever, who's the best guy in camp right now? Who's playing the best in camp right now?
Shoot, I'll give it to Justin Herbert. That's because it's like he keeps getting better. Like it's for say certain throws that we wasn't completing in practice, he's completing now. He's able to throw his receivers open in better ways. I feel like the chemistry now that he has these receivers for the last 3 years has made it better. So like he knows their routes, how they break down and stuff like that. So he's able to put balls in places that is unreal. But also Javon Holland, he stepped up. You might not see a lot of it. He's not making as many turnovers as he used to. It's because he's cutting off the route now. So the quarterback can no longer look there. And our D-line has made a great jump. So I say those 3 are the big 3 to me.
Do you see your game getting better going up against Justin Herbert every day?
Yes. I know that for say when I play against another quarterback, they're not going to throw any type of ball better than him. So I know sometimes I just have to take one on the chin that he threw the receiver open. But I know sometimes when my technique is right, it doesn't happen. So.
How have you seen Isaac Slade-Matatia really improve and step his game up from last season to this season?
Well, I feel he stepped up his game mentally, but it's just for say people are finally realizing stuff that we already saw. Isaac came in as a baller, had a little shoulder problem early, so forced to redshirt. But Isaac came in the same way he is now, but just got even better and better each day. And it's just like now it's kind of like finally he got the true opportunity to take advantage of it. Last year split reps with Lana, and this year's his time, I feel like.
Yeah, he has no social media. He's really quiet. What's he like off the field?
He's very quiet. He loves to play games too. I feel like all of us has a real gamer into him, but he's very cool, calm, collective. He'll talk to you, joke with you. And me and Isaac, we play. It's a Polynesian game, but it's like kind of like a boxing. So you just have to like fake your heads and stuff like that. I was beating him at a good time point, but now he has got me. So I gotta get him back now.
You just said during practice, Justin is making some throws now that he wasn't making a year ago. So like, what type of throws are those that like he's just has in his arsenal now that?
He's able to foresee, like yesterday, we was in 2 minutes and he threw a pass to Jawan. He was able to throw it from the left hash all the way to the top of the numbers, but on a tightrope, and fit it into a hole that was practically not there for most people to throw. Most quarterbacks can't make that throw, even some quarterbacks in the NFL that you see. So he's just making throws that like more veteran experienced throws and willing to take the chance. That's what I love about Herbert is he's willing to take that chance and thread the ball in certain places to where some quarterbacks are scared to take it, and that's what makes Herbert Herbert.
What do you see Hockey Wood's role this year as a senior? He's been through a lot, long journey to get here.
He has a long journey. Has some like injuries that pushed him back last year. Small injuries that kept nicking, but now he's finally getting healthy and playing. He's probably top 3 best athletes on the team. He's able to run. He's probably one of the fastest people on the team. He can jump the highest. So like he's one of those dudes that now we just have to allow him to put that on the field, and he's been doing that through camp. And I feel he's in a very tight position battle at nickel because they're all stepping up making plays, but he's doing what he has to do to be able to make that jump and get the opportunity that he has presented to him.